Cars. Pollutants. Greenhouse gases.
The Earth's climate is always changing. In the past 650,000 years, our planet has undergone 7 full cycles of glacial advance and withdrawal. Our current climate era began 7,000 years ago, but the current pattern of temperature increase is showing signs of entering a new climate cycle. If this pattern continues, temperatures will become too hot to sustain not only human life, but the livelihood of plants and animals as well. Greenhouse gases have a big impact in the pattern of increase and decrease of global temperature. In the past, when there has been lower levels of carbon dioxide, the global temperature was lower than when the amount of carbon dioxide was higher in the atmosphere.
Greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, water vapor, methane, nitrous oxide, and fluorinated gases are the main source of climate change. There are 2 ways in which greenhouse gases are emitted into the atmosphere: natural sources and human sources. Natural sources have existed long before the Industrial Revolution and have little to no effect on the climate for thousands of years. Of these natural factors, about 43% of it comes from ocean-atmosphere exchange, while plant and animal respiration make up the other 28.65%. Soil respiration and decomposition makes up another 28.56%, and the leftover 0.03% derives from volcanic eruptions.
Krakatoa!
But such high quantities, such as those seen in the past 150 years, are not normal, nor naturally caused.
In the past 150 years, the concentration of CO2 in the Earth's atmosphere has exponentially increased, mainly due to human-related activities. Major human activities that have increased the emission of greenhouse gases are fossil fuel use, deforestation, intense livestock farming, industrial process, and the use of synthetic fertilizers. Significant actions that contribute the most to the emission of GHGs is the burning of fossil fuels. We burn coal, use oil and natural gas for electricity, fuel for transportation, and the manufacturing of plastic.
Cars are used by a lot of people, and most of the time there are only 1 or 2 people in a car. But imagine if people used a bus? Making the simple choice of going to work in buses with clean natural gas would decrease a lot of the fossil fuel emissions that are burned in automobile transportation. Other ways to reduce the heavy emission of pollutants would be using bicycles instead of driving to work or school, or even scooters, or skateboards, or roller skates, or the most eco-friendly and natural, walking.
Since America has one of the highest populations in the world, changing the amount of emissions we release would be greatly impactful. The top 3 highest greenhouse gas emitting countries in the world are China, America, and the European Union. But USA is ranked number 1 as the highest emitting country per capita, which is per person daily. If each one of the 3 million people in America made small changes in their daily life, such as limiting the amount of miles driven or eating less livestock, we, as America, can make the world great again.